Did you wear
What are you
your
wearing? Creepy call. What are you wearing?
Yills, yills.
Oh, gross.
I love the Halloween edition. I'm very anticipatory.
Hello.
Hello.
I purposely didn't comb my hair.
Is this your high fashion?
Yeah.
So there was this meme that went around right before I moved to Portland called hipster or homeless.
I love it.
So I will show you what I have. Are you ready?
Oh, that is camouflage.
I thought it was high vis fashion.
It's bright.
You can
it's
see me
safety camo.
It's actually so bright that I was like walking around the house getting my tea ready, and I was like, God, this hurts my eyeballs. So I should have put on my like very bright knit cap that my mother-in-law sent me for Christmas. It's very warm, but it is also incredibly bright. So
I could see how this could evolve.
This is kind of like our glue booking, you know, where we like take an idea and then we sort of like take a hard left turn and off we go.
Right? Yeah. It's not just good enough to glue book.
No, we have to like do something a little bit different. So I did high vis. It's really hot. I have to take this thing off. I'm sorry.
Well, and I have my earrings on, which are vintage.
Ooh.
They're like gold lame. Let me hold them closer.
Oh yeah, here, let me. Oh my gosh, those are great. Those are incredibly like 60s, 70s.
Yeah, they look coral there, but they're actually orange. But oh my gosh, they are painful. I have one more surprise for my ensemble to show you, but I mean, just show you now.
Yeah,
Are you intrigued?
I am.
So I thought maybe I should have a purse to go with it. And so I came up with a purse. It's my Louis Vuitton wallet in my special.
In your potato bag?
Yes, it was discount tomatoes at Fry's, but I mean, people pay a lot of money apparently for fashion like this with my Louis Vuitton wallet.
It's a Louis Vuitton mesh bag is what it is now.
Yep. It's pretty special.
Oh my gosh. That's hilarious.
Here we are.
Welcome back, friends. It's the Half-Ass Crafter. I'm here with Debbie. We forgot to do this while our faces were on the camera, but that's fine. Y'all know what we look like at this point, for heaven's sakes. Just me and Debbie. We've got the October issue of Harper's Bazaar. It's called the Home issue. But it has a lady in her underpants wearing a curtain cape.
Yes.
But okay. So the Home issue. I feel like if this is the Home issue, I hope that there are some really good glue book rooms that are super high fashion. That's all I have to say.
I'm a little afraid what they would look like.
I'm a little afraid of what they would look like too. We would be like hoarder's house or high fashion house.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so we did this over with Debbie on her channel, and then this week we're going to do it on my channel, and it's our fun Halloween one, which is why we had silly costumes.
Right. Well, they're really high fashion.
They were very well. Mine was high visibility fashion, so you could really see it. So that made it super high fashion.
Yes.
I'm flipping through the Ralph Lauren because we
did that last week.
We did that last week.
I agree.
So an interesting thing. I'm just jumping in, but an interesting thing is I showed a magazine one time. I think I was doing like a Harvest video, and I showed a fashion magazine, and somebody replied, and they're like, "Hey, your Vogue has a different cover than my Vogue." And I think it was Vogue. Maybe it was Vanity Fair. But they've started doing this thing where they give you more different. So you could get this cover on the cover, and then this page would be in here.
Oh, really? That's weird.
Yeah. And I think is there even more than one? Yeah, there is more than one.
Okay.
So there's that. And then, which again, I mean, it's just the same lady. And then we already talked about the $800 Chupa Chup pop holders.
Yep.
So you
Those are special.
You need a lollipop holder for one specific type of lollipop, mind you. And then there's this cover. That's better. That looks more like the home issue because she looks like she's wearing, you know, your grandma's doily.
Yeah, that's I didn't even know that you could get eyelet anymore.
Yeah, we would cut that up and use that in our art. We wouldn't.
Yes,
we wouldn't drape that on our bodies.
Probably dye it another color or something too.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Oh,
look at this page. It's Marie Antoinette.
Right?
Look,
Sense and sensibility.
I mean, come on. Look at that hair. That is fabulous hair. I'm not making fun of her hair. It's actually super fabulous. Yeah. But yeah, that was my first thought. This is, yeah, I feel like they could really just like put a Halloween background behind all of this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It would totally make for a Halloween issue. I don't know why they don't do that.
I wonder if you could put like a different face on her.
Oh.
And then do a Halloween backdrop. That would be kind of fun.
Ooh, that would be fun. Because you could put a face that's looking straight on.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Rolex.
We did this one last week.
Here's another one. This would be neat on somebody's head. Like a little... It is really pretty. Oh, I do love the Celine ads, especially when they have the big glasses on. But I can't... I mean, you can't really use these glasses. But I wonder if I could use this head to doodle. I wonder if this would be good in my big...
That's what I was thinking, like to doodle it, right?
I'm going to mark it. I'm marking it.
I think I better mark it too.
We won't harvest in this video, but we will mark in this video.
Yes.
Yeah, because I think we need to start doodling, Debbie.
I know. I really want to. I started doing it. You know, I have one video with the doodle faces. And I really enjoyed it. And the video, I think people liked it because it did well. And you've done so much of it that, yeah, you're so good at it.
I don't feel good at it at all.
You are.
I love these Prada ads with the phones because the phone handsets aren't attached to anything. They're just like hanging. There's like this one ad where it's just kind of hanging. I'm like, there's no phone.
Oh, that's funny.
That's actually attached to. I wonder how long it will be until there's like a $10,000 cell phone that looks like the handset of landline.
But the funny thing is, like, this girl never used a phone like that, so she probably didn't even realize that you shouldn't be plugged into anything. You need to be plugged into something.
They probably had to tell her not to hold it upside down. She probably thought this was the antenna.
Right.
I do like the blue of this. That would make a pretty border.
And great fodder, especially like this area right here where it's different shades.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I do like the different shades. I think that would be interesting. And I feel like this would actually make a good body somehow. I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like...
Did we have this one in the last one?
Well, I think we had her, but we didn't have Little Silver Riding Hood.
No, we didn't. Yeah. And because this was the lady that I said made the great Halloween face.
Oh, yeah. She does make a great... You're right. Yeah.
But that would
so...
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Nope, go ahead.
I just was thinking it would be... You could make that a great paper doll, you know, if you were doing a larger scale.
Yep. Well, I was just about to say, this actually would be an excellent paper doll body. I mean, this is so good. A, it's easy to cut out. And B... it's just a blank canvas to doodle on. So, yeah, you know, and her legs are already cut off.
And the black is easy to, you know, get rid of this red here. And then just cut this out. So,
absolutely. So, yeah, see, it would fit on your page. I mean, you might need to cut off her legs a little bit more, but that would be okay. And then you could put a bigger head. And she's got such a good, like where her head is. You could easily cut it out and then keep her neck to put another
put a big head on there.
Put a big head on there. Yeah. This is way better to go through this stuff with you.
Get you some ideas.
That's right. This is really pretty. I like all the colors.
Hold it. Scoot yours up just a little bit because your name is covering it. But I just wanted to get those boots in there. But yeah, those boots. I had some like that when I was in the Navy.
I had boots like that when I was in high school.
but she's good. Like you could definitely cut her out, maybe put her in something.
I think this face is really good, especially with the sunglasses. Yeah, that's really, she does look very angry though. She's like,
well, don't they all?
Oh my gosh, I know, right? Oh my gosh, look, it's more Miley Cyrus with her.
Right? And so she really needs one of my designer handbags.
She really does.
They're on special for $1,000.
I should have saved, I just bought oranges on Monday. I should have saved the bag because the orange bag would have gone with my high vis. Oh,
right?
Oh, I could have been so funny. Oh well, womp womp. All right, then the Harry Winston, which I always wish that I could figure out a way to use this massive diamond.
So pretty.
I don't know. You could use it as fodder, I guess. You know, you could cut that. And then I think we did the Max Mara. We already talked about how Max Mara ads usually have really good legs.
Yep, those legs would be good.
If you're looking for legs. I love this like greenish gold, okay? First off, love the color.
You know what? These are the fashion police. Look at their faces. They are definitely judgmental.
So, okay, you're right. The real police wear blue and the fashion police wear green. Yeah. I'm with you. I actually have to confess that of all the fashion designers, Donna Karan is the one that I'm usually like, that those are clothes I would wear.
Well, yeah, these are pretty, aren't they?
Oh, this is great.
Oh my gosh, but look at her. This lady looks like she was dancing on a tabletop and she's having a smackdown.
Okay.
There's alcohol involved here for sure.
There is a bottle of booze in that little purse because it looks like it fits about a fifth of gin perfectly. I was going to say she kind of reminds me of a fruit fly, but then you said the smackdown, and I said maybe she's trying to smack a fruit fly.
Maybe
that's what's happening. I don't know why I get fruit fly vibes off of this. I
need to put her on top of a table.
There is a lot of good movement in here.
Yeah.
And that would make a good body. You would have to color the dress in to get rid of the words. But once you cut it out, that's very easy. I think a lot of people get overwhelmed. They're like, oh, I can't use this. But once you cut it out, your brain quits reading that as like its own separate entity. I
have tabbed this one for sure.
Yeah. I think I'm going to do the same. Ooh, we should both use this one and see how we
that would be fun.
That would be fun. All right. And then we have this lady.
Yep, which we had last time.
Very large purse. I like the background a lot. That background would be very interesting as a border because it has interesting little elements in it that you would like get a little glimpse of.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I love these Omega ads with the like sandy moon dust.
These would be really nice when you're looking for some background that you don't want to be too, you just want something.
Yep. Yeah, and then of course the watches are good bodies if you want to do like a watch body. And then we talked about this Hermes ad, which is a very interesting. Yep, same one. Let's talk about the Van Cleef and Arpels ads. I love them, but I never cut them out. Well, that's not true. I think I cut one out one time.
I feel like these would be really pretty to cut out. Then you could sprinkle them in a collage somewhere for sure.
Yeah, I agree. I do like them. I mean, they're very plain and it's easy to cut each of these individual elements out. Yeah.
Look how different the color is on your camera right now than mine. Yours is more true.
Mine's very vibrant.
I don't know why.
OMG.
Okay. What is that? Oh, isn't it the Shriners that wear a red cap like that with a tassel on the side?
Yes, one of my uncles was a Shriner, actually. And I remember when I found out he was a Shriner, because I feel like my mother had made like an offhanded comment when I was really little that like the Shriners were a cult or something, because I think we were like at a restaurant, there was a bunch of them having dinner. I mean, I was really little. I was like maybe 5, and she made this offhand. And so I always thought that they were like, you know, spooky. And I remember going to my aunt and uncle's house, and I saw his Shriner's hat. He wasn't active anymore, but he had been. And I remember going to my mom, and I was like, he's a Shriner. And I was just like, we should be scared of them, you know, because she had made this offhand.
Why are we hanging out with them?
Yes. And she was like, don't you say that.
Oh my gosh. That's funny. Kids are listening.
They are listening, and they will interpret it how they interpret it. And that's that. But no, this lady, okay, first off, I feel like I want to save her head, because I think she's wearing a French fry cup on her.
A what?
A French fry cup.
Oh.
That's what I think she's wearing. I don't know why I think French fry cup, but I do. So there we go.
But yeah, she's got a great body to cut out. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like her head a lot. That would be fun. So I'm going to keep her. Oh, look at this. How
fascinating. We run into this again.
Again. We already know about it. Moving on.
That's the thing. They do have a lot of repeat ads, don't they? And this isn't even the same magazine.
Right. But the cool thing about that is a lot of times we don't want to cut things up, you know, like
true.
When I first saw this ad, the very first time I was like, oh, I can't cut that up. Like, that'd be really cool, but I can't cut it up. But then I got another magazine and it was in there. So I was like, oh, well, now I can cut it up because I have another one. So I really do love the Swarovski.
Easy for you to say.
So hard to say. I do love these ads, though, but we had that same ad, didn't we? Okay, let's talk about this one, because I need to talk about this one for a minute.
Okay.
So I love this little picture, probably because it's Savannah, Georgia, but I think I really want to put her in a glue book, but she's so tiny.
She's tiny.
But she's so tiny.
She's good, though, isn't she? I love him waiting for her on the motorcycle.
I know. Like, it's totes adorbs.
It'd be even cuter if she was on there with him in that dress.
Right? Yes. But so I've got another magazine that has this ad in it, and I'm like, oh, I want to cut her out and put her in a little glue book. Yeah. But also, I thought, wouldn't it be funny to like do like a glue book room with this page and leave them in, right? So like maybe you could like tuck a monster behind this gate or something.
Oh, there's a lot of tucking spots, isn't there?
Yeah, there are, right? Yes.
And if this is what Savannah looks like, I want to go. Like, I've never been there. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, it is beautiful. It's really, it's gorgeous. I asked my husband if we could move there, and he just said no because there's mosquitoes. All right, so again, if we turn the page.
Okay.
Her face is not that bad. That's actually, this is the first Marciano ad where I'm like, I might actually use that face because it looks like a comic book to me.
Yeah, she doesn't even look real.
No, she doesn't look real. She looks like the stereotypical comic book, you know, damsel, or I don't know. What do they call those? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Yeah. But I think I might actually use her face. This is the first ad, because I said in our last video that I don't normally use guest ads. Oh, look, we're just now getting to the contents. We're like halfway through this magazine.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's weird.
Oh, she's kind of cute down at the bottom. She's small, but she would be cute in a glue book room. Like sitting on a couch or something, just being like, this is the most boring thing ever.
Sometimes just like those little areas that you go, oh, I wish I had a little something for this. You could pop her in. Yeah.
I may have to try to cut her out. We may have to do that. All right. We talked about the Michael Kors ad. And then we have this jewelry ad. These would be neat to cut out, the rings.
Yes, they would. And I also really like her face. But I know her hands are in front of her, but I don't know. That's a bummer. She was just tilted a little more.
Yeah. Yeah, she does have a nice face, though. Ooh, that's That would be really pretty either as fodder or as just like a random glue book.
Very pretty
image. And then of course we have a bottle body.
Yep. And there's little teeny people here. They're awful tiny to cut out, but sometimes you might need a little teeny person.
That is a Debbie fussy cut if I ever saw one.
Oh, she's good.
We both are the same head. Oh, hang on a minute.
Really good.
She is. That's a great head. That's a great head.
Yep.
That would be a good head to put on the lady back here.
I like it. Yeah. Yep.
And her eyes would be fun to doodle.
I thought of you when I just saw these shoes, because you said, didn't you say something about shoes and last week shoes and hands or something, or was it feet and hands?
No, it was shoes, and then I have some pages that have these nice hands that I want to cut out. But yeah, I was talking about you mentioned doing. I said I want to do like a shoe page, but I don't know what. And you said, well, what about an en masse shoe page? Yeah, I do like those. Oh, look at the fringy fashion.
Lots of fringe.
What are these shoes?
They're slipper shoes.
They are slipper shoes. That seems, okay, I'm actually wearing them right now. I do have many pairs of fuzzy slipper flip-flops. And I wear them in the summer because they're flip-flops. But they actually do keep the bottom of your feet really warm, so that like when you're having those like spring or fall days where it's kind of in between hot and cold, they're really, really good because they do keep your feet warm, even though the top of your feet is exposed. Just saying.
They look comfy.
They don't look like this, but they are similar. Okay, look at these little ladies.
Cute. See, those tiny little ladies would be good to cut out.
Oh my gosh.
And those
Debbie.
boots. The boots.
The boots would be really neat. And then you could put flowers coming out of them.
Yes. Or put them on a doll.
Or put them on a doll. Put them on 3 dolls.
Yeah.
She has great eyes. Like, I mean, I know she's turned just a little bit still. I don't think it would matter.
Yeah, she's really good. I think we have her in the other ad. I mean, the other Elle magazine.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, she's great.
I tagged her.
Look at the little skirts. You could make, look, you could take the little skirts and the little boots. And
right? And make your own person.
And make your own people. Make your own people. Totes adorbs. Ooh, I like this. I like the houndstooth and the houndstooth check. That's really pretty. Oh, interesting. There's a lot of, I don't know. I'm really digging on this, but maybe it's just because it's gray.
Look at the banana purse. For only $11,000, you too can have a banana purse.
Oh my God, it is. Can y'all see that? It's $11,000. Who would carry that?
I don't know.
Okay, this purse reminds me of a McDonald's Happy Meal box.
Yeah, for sure. You remember the paper doll I did with the ape next to the high fashion gal? Like,
you need to give it a banana purse.
I know. That's what I was I'm gonna tag it and see if it works.
That ape needs an $11,000 purse for sure.
Should we go down the rabbit hole? Do you want me to pull it out? It's right here.
Oh yeah, we're going down the rabbit hole. I'm gonna move you over to be in the focus.
Let's just see if it's the right size. No, he doesn't have his arm out.
Oh.
I could, you know what? If I gave her another arm, maybe I could put it on her arm.
Oh, that's true. You could.
Anyway, I'll look at that.
What are you going to do with that purse, lady?
Yeah, I like you.
Oh, I love this. I love necklaces. They would be so fussy to cut out. I know.
That's pretty with a graduated color like that.
Oh, it is pretty, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
There's a Chanel ad. Oh, look at this. So okay,
Ooh.
this is really pretty. So I actually have a doll. I don't know where she is. She's floating around. But I wanted to give her, let me see if I have her. I don't think I doubt it actually. Oh no, wait here. So I have this body. I have this purse, which I was like, this is a great body. And I mean,
where's the head go?
The head goes right in here.
Okay. And is that her hair?
Yeah, let me see. Let me see if I have the head that I wanted to put in here. You know what? I think I used that. Actually, I used that head, unfortunately, in one of my last videos. But see, you would just put the head in there.
Oh, yeah.
And then you could just put feet or legs.
Yes.
So that was my thought. Oh, maybe his head would work. Oh, his head works. Can you see that?
Oh my gosh, that's hysterical.
Anyway, that's what this made me think of. I was like, oh, that's another purse I could make into a body. And then I could do like a whole, I'm going to mark it because then I could do a whole
yeah, like a
series.
little
bagland.
Oh, that could be more of your bag ladies.
That could be more of my bag ladies, like made out of actual bags.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, this one is so, they have to have that big padded handle on there because it would be so heavy with all those beads.
Oh my gosh, you are absolutely right. Those beads, holy smokes.
And for $7,400, it could be yours.
I'm just saying a beaded purse is $7,400. A banana purse is $11,000. Just throwing that out there. Just throw that out there. So this is really good. So I've actually used shirts like this as bodies and then just put, you know, different legs and a head on. You can do that. It is a little stiff. It does make your doll looks a little stiff. But
you know what? You could cut the arms. Oh, I like this one. I'm tagging it. You could cut the arms off and then put real arms coming out underneath like their sleeves right there. Yeah.
You're right. All right.
I'm liking that.
I'm going to tag that too.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to forget why I tagged that. But I'm going to tag
yeah, make yourself a little note right on there. Cut sleeves.
I've done that before, actually, where cut sleeves. There we go. All right. Nice. And then there's more little people, which I really wish that I would pay attention to more because you can use them in your glue book rooms.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times in the glue book rooms, you need little people. You can't, I mean, you can use a big person, but they take up, you know, a lot of times you want to keep some of the elements that are going on in the room. And so a little person would be fabulous. So, yeah. More guests.
Yeah.
Nets that you just can't really use. Although you could use her eyes.
Yes.
Her eyes would be very interesting.
Her whole face, really.
Yeah. And then here's all the rooms, but they're very tiny.
Ooh, they are tiny.
So that won't work for me. This would be kind of cool. This is kind of a neat body. I mean, you could cut it off at the words and not even worry about the words.
Yep.
And then put a bigger head on her. That'd be neat. Also, these little people on the other page, I have cut them out because look, they already have a cutout line for you.
Yeah, they do.
Yep. Look, there's more little people.
Yeah.
Oh, that lady's fun. Who is that?
This gal?
Is that Nancy Pelosi? Beyonce, Nancy Pelosi, Kamala Harris, Meghan Markle. Where? That one? That's Meghan
Markle? This one? I think so.
Oh. I don't know. I don't know who any of these people. I mean, I know who they are, but all right. But you can cut them out. They're small enough. And we've already talked about the rag and bone.
Yeah, this is the gal that I fashioned my hair after today.
This would be neat as like a crown on someone's head.
Oh, yes. That's a perfect crown.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. And this cloaked person could go with that other cloaked person.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Looking at something.
All right. And then we have the Gucci ad. And then here's some clothes. I did a harvest once where I was like, you know what, I'm going to take these clothes. And I didn't really know what I was going to do with all of those clothes. But I have found ways to use those clothes in so many different like glue books and, you know, collages and stuff. So I was like, I'm glad I cut all these. I'd never done it before. I don't know what made me like take them, but I took them and then they've been really helpful.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I just realized that I had my earrings on and I just pulled them off and oh my gosh, my ear is so tender.
Aww.
You could not wear these very long. Oh.
They're like the high heels of earrings.
Yeah, right. And my high heel days are long gone.
Mine never really started. I think I wore heels like 5 times and I was like, this is stupid. And I stopped. Yeah, those are cool. Oh my gosh, look at all the bottles.
Yeah, the bottles. And I like the chest pieces.
Yes. Oh, I need to mark those. I need some more marky things. Hang on, I gotta find where's all my marking things? Oh. You're not put together, Laura. We're so surprised. All right. Yeah, I want those. And I think I might want some. I really like the idea of doing maybe a small book that has lots of bottle body ladies. I may have
That'd be fun.
This would make a neat background or border rather if you cut it out into little squares.
Sure.
Yeah, that would be neat. More bottles.
Oh, wow. It's a bottle fest.
It is a bottle fest. Okay, I have to tell this story. And I'm 99% certain that my stepdaughter doesn't watch my channel. But I have to tell this story. So, okay, you see this Marc Jacobs? Yes. Okay. So, when my stepdaughter was little, I gave her a very small, I had this like designer perfume, and when I bought it, it came with this little like free, sample pack, right? And so she's like, I guess 7, and I give her this little sample bottle of perfume because she had mentioned something about perfume. And I was like, oh, well, here, you can have this little sample bottle, it was very expensive perfume. I don't wear perfume anymore. And so this is like 10 years ago. And the next thing I know, my husband tells me that her mom has told him that she wears it all the time, like constantly, which is, it's really sweet and cute. And, she's like 7 or 8, wearing this perfume all the time. Yeah. And then, so fast forward to 10 years later, she's, 15, 16. And I get in my husband's car one day and I'm like, what is that god awful smell? And he laughs and he says, oh, she got perfume from some like really fancy perfume from her mother or her aunts or somebody for Christmas. And I was like, I couldn't figure it out. I was like, and I was getting these fashion magazines and I was like smelling all the perfumes and I was like, what is the perfume that smells so bad? And he says, I'm like, well, what's it called? Like, who makes it? Like, this is so terrible. I mean, his whole car just smelled like, a high school girl. It would make your eyes water. It was so bad. And so finally he goes, I don't know. It's got like a big flower on the top. And then one day I'm flipping through the magazine and I see a Marc Jacobs Daisy Wild ad. And I'm like, is this the perfume? And he goes, yeah, that's it. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
It's all your fault. You can't even.
It's like, and it just is the war. And I don't know it. And he's like, cause I even told her how to spray it. I was like, spray it in front of you and walk through it. Like, don't spray it on you. No, it smells like this girl is bathing. And I think she stopped. I think it was a phase while she was 15. So I think she stopped. Yeah. I was just like, oh my gosh. It was so, Like I literally, it was like winter and I had to roll down the window in the car. I was like, I can't breathe. Like I was coughing and my eyes were watering. And I was like, what? He said, I told her to do it like you showed her. And she says she is. I'm like, well, oh, it was awful. It was so awful. Oh, all right. So this is actually really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I watched a lady, this is years ago, so please no one ask me who. I watched a lady who cut out these little pencils and she put them as like a mohawk or hair over someone's head. And I was like, oh,
that's cool.
That's kind of cool. But I mean, she made like these really intricate little paper dolls. She only did like 2 videos though. And then she quit her channel, which was super sad.
Oh, that's sad.
I was like, oh, that's what I want. I mean, she was like really into all the details about the paper dolls, but
sometimes that happens. Like you find a channel and you just like binge watch a bunch, but they're all older and they don't do it anymore. It's kind of sad, huh?
I feel like that when I first started YouTubing, I would find somebody and I'm like, oh, they do paper dolls. I would subscribe to them. And then something would happen in their life and they're like, oh, I have to, take a break from YouTube and go away. I'm like,
it happens. Yeah.
And I'm just like, I think every time I subscribe to people, they quit their channel.
Is it you?
Is it me? I think it might be me. Oh, it's the lady in the tablecloth. Why does her leg look weird? I mean, I don't
know. It looks like someone else's leg.
That's not real. It does. It looks like it's bent.
She just hiked up her leg on the chair. That's all.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, I don't know. But
it does look like someone else's leg.
It really doesn't. It doesn't. I'm not. Okay. It's kind of creeping me out. I got to turn the page down.
All right.
Oh, look. She got wrapped up in the curtains like Scarlett O'Hara.
And then we get to look up her nose.
And then, yes. This is the high fashion.
Oh. That's weird.
Well, that's just white.
This is good.
Oh, this is great. This is cute.
Oh, I love this one.
This is super cute. Yeah.
Yeah. I got to tag that.
I'm going to hold it up closer. It's so good. That's a great body. That's a great size body. Because then you could put a giant head on her. I'm going to bring out my book here again and show. I try to go through a blank page. Yeah, see, she would fit in there really great, and then you could still have room for a big head.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So good.
She's fun. I'm definitely going to do her. Oh.
I mean, she does look like she's wearing a bird's nest around her waist, but that's okay. We can work with that.
Still like it.
We like funky things.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we get the high fashion models or magazines instead of the low fashion magazines.
This is like the opposite of a abominable snowman, like the black version.
Yes, like just his tail.
It's good though. I would use it for sure in something.
Yeah, you could even cut out a little bit bigger face and put in there. Yeah. These are good arms. If you need arms.
Oh my gosh,
they're big.
You know what this looks like? This looks like an ad for IBS medicine. Right? Doesn't she look like she's holding her tummy like it hurts?
It doesn't feel great.
I don't think she feels good.
It's a good head too, by the way.
It's a great head.
Yeah, that is a good head.
And she could definitely be holding something here. Oh, I like her a lot. I've just talked myself into her. She could be holding
a bottle of booze. She could be holding a small bottle lady.
Yeah, that would be cute.
Oh my gosh. Sure. Okay. Well, we're marking her. Small bottle. I need to write on here, holding small bottle lady. Because heaven knows I'll forget. She's great. Oh, it's like a sunglasses bra.
It does look like sunglasses.
It looks just like the sunglass emoji.
I wonder if you could cut it out and make it like across a head.
Oh, yes, you can. I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. Oh, but then I would have to lose her. Well, no, I wouldn't lose. I would lose her body, but not her head.
Okay.
All right, you get the body to put a funny thing in.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use her. I'm gonna mark it. I'm gonna use her. I'm gonna mark it like this.
Or I might make a copy and end up doing both of them.
Uh-oh. You would. That's what you would do because.
Yeah. Or this ad may come in another magazine.
Oh, I do love the black and white photos.
Mm-hmm.
I wish. Sometimes I want to do like a black and white page.
Okay, look at this gal right here. She looks like she's the abominable snowman. Like these would be a great double page. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So funny. You just wrapping yours just the way I just did. Yeah.
Yes.
Wouldn't they be fun together?
Oh, they would be so fun together.
Oh, I love it.
That's great. Oh, she's good. Whoa, what is this? That's very gothic.
I don't know. That's weird. But boy, what a great background.
I was just thinking, what a great background. And you could cover
Most of the time we're like so on the same page.
You could cover these ladies up super easy. I'm going to mark it. It's a great background.
It is good.
Super good.
I don't know what's wrong with my tabs. They're sticky on both sides.
Oh my gosh, mine are too. And it's so frustrating. This is a really interesting small picture for a glue book, but she's so tiny.
Yeah.
She's really tiny.
What is going on? Where are they?
They're in an abandoned house, it looks like.
Well, she's fun, isn't she? The leopard gal?
Yeah, she is fun. You could put a big head on her and make her super fun. What's on the other side?
I mean, we could do so many dolls out of these magazines.
You can. It's funny. You don't need, somebody asked me one time, they were like, hey, you know, which magazine subscriptions do you have? And I was like, let me explain. I will teach you what I've learned. A, do not get them all. B, you don't need more than 1 year subscription because you can't have possibly use them.
Yeah.
I do really enjoy getting my magazines though. I've always enjoyed magazines. So I got 2-year subscriptions on everything because it was a better discounted deal. Because once you're like, no, never mind, I don't want this anymore. They'll be like, okay, well, you're canceled. And you're like, that's cool. And then like a week later, they send you this, you know, piece of mail and they're like, we want you back. You can have 2 years for $20. And I'm like, here's my money.
Oh, that's what I was waiting for.
Oh, I love her.
She's good, isn't she? Okay.
Okay.
Tag her.
Look at the red sweater. I'm going to see if I can show you this without. It looks like she has a belly button.
But you know what's so weird is like, okay, she's in an abandoned pool. These other ones are over here. And then you have other ones that they'll show, you know, like on some island somewhere. These girls obviously drew the short stick.
Obviously. Oh, that's so funny.
They're much
she's
too
great
pretty.
though. Yeah, I'm marking her too.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Harper's Bazaar, I think is such a great magazine. So good. Oh my gosh.
Oh, look at this over her face.
They were like, okay, we need a disco ball. You're it. Come here, Alicia. You're the disco ball now.
And look at her face. She's not happy about it.
I know. She's like, this is ridiculous. This is so dumb. Agreed, Alicia.
Like, we did not win the crown. So the crown is over here.
Right. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I like her hair and her head. I wish she was fun? Like, maybe I could
I gotta tag her. She's good.
Yeah. She is good. Oh my gosh. Is this lady wearing wadded up toilet paper?
Either that or slippers.
What is going on? Maybe they're,
I don't know.
It's actually knitted.
It's a big crocheted something.
It's a knit, but it's like, it looks like white Hanes t-shirts or something. Oh, the other lady has it in black. It's also knitted, but it
Oh
looks
yeah,
a
look at
little
the bottom
felted.
picture. You can see it a little better in the bottom one. Like it
Oh,
looks
yeah.
crocheted.
Oh, interesting. Huh. Mr. Armani. I thought, is he really still alive? He's got to be like 183. Oh. Oh, these are glue book room ladies.
They're good. I love that. Look at the one with the over her face.
Yeah, I'm thinking these three could even be together.
Yeah. They look like they definitely are fashion police as well, but they look like at the upper level of it.
They're
like
the fashion detectives.
Okay. Maybe they're the bosses of those other ladies.
That's right. Yes. Oh, that's too funny. Oh, look at all the little people.
Oh, there's so many little people.
Oh my gosh, she's great.
This is a really good magazine. We're going to get a lot of use out of this.
Oh, we are getting all the use out of this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's Lady Gaga, isn't it? I think so. I don't know. Nicole Kidman, Lady Gaga. I got it. Yay!
Oh.
Show me. What is this lady wearing? Hang on a second. What's she wearing over here on this page? What is that?
I don't know,
it looks like the blister pack of pills.
It does. I think you could see through that. I think
you can too. Sorry. This is not made for children, as we've established by my channel name. Okay, her legs are all funky and weird and gross too.
The legs?
Yes.
Oh, that is weird. That does not even look like they're bigger than they should be. They're contorted.
Yeah, I feel like I need to hold this up so that y'all can see.
It does not look right.
I mean, I get it. She's got like these skinny legs and these big boots and I get it. It's probably not contorted, but it looks that way. Like your brain is interpreting it that way, and that's a little strange.
I don't understand. Okay.
Neither. But I do like this lady with the fur coat.
Mm-hmm.
She's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
And the pink background. Okay. So when we talked about the ladies who were the fashion police bosses, I think this is the chief of the fashion police.
Oh, yeah. Definitely executive level. Yes. Yeah.
He's like, we're coming for you. And this is their pilot.
Right. We're coming for you.
That's the pilot. She flies them around to find all the fashion crimes.
Right.
Yeah.
For the fashion emergencies.
That's right. I think she's beautiful. I like because she's older, and I'm like, finally they're using like older models instead of people who look like they're 12.
Yeah. So. Yeah, she's really pretty.
Amen to that. Yeah, these are all, all of these
is all her.
Yeah, these are all good bodies. Like all of these are really good bodies. And it's easy to cut out her head or, just put another
Which you could absolutely use her head, her face on another body.
On the smaller ones in the glue book. Oh.
Yes.
Oh, again, here's a body that's just a blank canvas waiting to be doodled on.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
With the big head.
Just put the big head on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when you showed me your purse, your fashion, high fashion purse, your Louis Vuitton, I told you that it reminded me of a page. Well, this is the page that I opened to.
Oh, that's funny. Yes, because it is tied.
It just looks like a purse. It's either a purse or it's the bag that you put flowers in, and she's the flowers.
Is that supposed to be her handbag?
I don't think so, but that's what it reminds me of. But if it's really closed right there, you could just drop everything in,
Keep it close to your body.
That's right. You can just pull it out. It's kind of like one step outside of putting it in your bra. A little classier than shoving it in your bra. Those are some good legs. You could actually cut these legs out and just use them like that.
Yeah, she's a good sitter.
She is a good sitter.
I'm tagging it. I've got so many tags in this now.
I know. I mean, mine's all, well, yeah, you can see. Mine's all ridiculous. She's pretty. That's a really interesting picture, but I don't know that, I mean, I couldn't use her body. It's too much fussy cutting.
Yeah, right. The braids. Ooh.
Yeah, you'd have to cut her braids.
Yeah.
I do like these shoes. I don't know. Why do I want to use shoes? What do I need to figure out a way to use shoes.
You do, because you're kind of obsessed with them.
I know. It's, you know what? Let me tell you. I used to be very overweight, like 100 pounds heavier than I am now.
Really?
And the one thing, yes, the one thing that I was like, it doesn't matter how big you are, shoes. You can go into any shoe store and buy shoes. And that was the one thing that, like, I didn't have to worry about, will they have my size? Because I had a normal size foot. And so I think I kind of like gravitated to shoes because I couldn't find clothes that would fit me. And so I collect shoes. I don't wear them. I just have them. And my husband's like, you need to get rid of all these shoes. I'm like, we're not getting rid of my impressive Chuck Taylor collection. Absolutely not. I don't wear them anymore, but I will not get rid of them. There's another bottle. I love this picture. Sometimes I really love the archive page because they will have stuff sometimes they have stuff from like the 60s, which is great. And then you have a really nice.
Yeah, she's fabulous, isn't she?
That's a great head. Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. And then we have the lady who can't see anything. She looks like a bell.
Pretty. It kind of reminds me of what's the gal Breakfast at Tiffany's?
Oh, Elizabeth Taylor.
Nope.
Audrey Hepburn.
Oh, and we did have people comment on who that gal was that I was like, is that the young Judd? It was Natalie Portman.
Oh, it was Natalie Portman.
Thank you, ladies. There was 2 people that told me who it was.
Oh, we're so glad that y'all exist to help us. Well, that is fun. Our October Harper's Bazaar flip through. And what did you call it? A Snark Harvest?
Yes. Snark Harvest.
I love it. And if y'all like it, leave us a comment and let us know. And we'll do more of these because I think they're fun. I love hanging out with Debbie and talking to her and
we get good ideas.
Yes. Oh my gosh. This one magazine. I mean, y'all, we
didn't even tag everything.
No, we didn't. Like, seriously, if you're on a budget, you don't want to get a whole subscription. If you can find a place that has, free magazines, go find one fashion magazine. I guarantee you're going to find at least enough in there to make $1, if not more than one. So there's tons of stuff in here. And if you need a friend, that's fine to phone a friend. Phone a friend harvesting. It's fine. All right. Anything else?
I don't think so, but I kind of want to get on this and start making some of these.
I know, right? I genuinely am like, oh, I think I need to cut her. There was one of them that I wanted to cut out for Glue Book Saturday, actually. It was towards the back. I'm going to see if I can remember. And then I'm going to go cut it out. I'm going to try to use it in Glue Book Saturday this week. So I haven't recorded this week's video yet. So yeah, that should be fun. All right, y'all. Well, I hope that you have a wonderful day and I hope that you enjoyed. And
thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. Bye.